the President of the Bharatiya Janata Party, young and dynamic leader who is taking the party into the rural areas now, Shri G. Kishan Reddy ji, the Vice President of the party, ex-MLA Shri Ramachander Rao, IT cell convener Shri Kiran, our National Secretary who hails from our own state, district of Karimnagar, who had been introduced earlier as a student leader and a fighting for many causes in our state, especially for the viewers, our National Secretary Mr. Muralidhar Rao, official spokesperson Mr. Prabhakar, our Telangana Struggle Committee Joint Convener Mr. Ashok Kumar Yadav, Mallesh, friends and brothers from media. First of all, let me congratulate the IT cell for having organized this program wherein the large number of IT professionals are joining the party today. And I formally, though the joining program is subsequent to this introduction of my topic given, but I welcome you all to the party. And I feel that whatever just our national president has spoken, after hearing his speech about the party and the role of the intellectuals and the educated people, I feel that I have very little to say in this aspect. But anyhow, you are all here, and I have to definitely emphasize the role of the educated youth, the professionals in the national politics and also in a political party like Bharatiya Janata Party. Friends, it is the Bharatiya Janata Party which has recognized the role of the scientists. It was Atal Bihari Vajpayee who coined the slogan Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan and Jai Vigyan after the Pokhran blast. After the Pokhran blast, when the superpowers of this world, major economic power of this world, when they imposed sanction on our country, everyone thought that India will go to docks. India will become very poor, because by the time NDA came to power, our coffers were empty. Then Prime Minister Chandrasekhar sold the gold of this country to run this country. The foreign exchange was zero at that point of time. And when Atal Bihari Vajpayee came, when after the Pokhran blast, in spite of the sanctions imposed on us, in spite of the bad economic conditions in the world at that point of time, India's foreign exchange rose at that particular time to $210 billion. Friends, that was the greatness of the NDA rule. We all remember that when, before India came, everyone was to be in queue for a telephone connections. I myself went to Shri Bandara Dattatreya for telephone connection for a coupon from Member of Parliament. For a gas connections, after my marriage I wanted my gas connection because I started living separately. There was no gas in my house at that time. The gas coupon was being given by MPs, then we used to get gas. But it was Atal Bihari Vajpayee's government, when it came, telephone on demand used to get the telephone. On demand used to get the gas connections, not only one connection but two connections. That was the greatness of the rule of the NDA government at that point of time. Just remember, go back to the period before NDA. Friends, one must have a political will to develop this country. Just now Nitin ji said, we want economic development of this country. We want to make this country a great country. We want to make this country a superpower country. Today we are being ruled by a unipower, that is USA wants to rule the entire world. Hillary Clinton comes to India, she says don't buy diesel, don't buy oil from Iran. Whether America can dictate India? Are we in such a situation? So friends, we cannot be dictated by the superpowers or any foreign powers. We have to run, we are a sovereign country, we are a country of largest people, the largest democratic country in this world. We have a lot of manpower. Earlier when I addressed many of the IT cell workers, I told them that once upon a time India, when educated people used to go abroad, we used to think that it was a brain drain. It was a stigma because educated people are going outside of this country after having educated here. But it is no more a stigma now. It is a matter of pride that today every intellectual, every educated man in this country, every technocrat of this country is being in demand in several countries today. Today America wants Indian technocrats. Today English people want Indian technocrats. Today Japanese want Indian technocrats. You go to any part of the world, you will find Indian technocrats working. Our manpower, that is the greatest asset of our country. You should go to Africa. 70% of the entire economy of Africa is controlled by Indians. If you go to America, the top 10 scientists and 100 scientists in NASA are Indian born. If you go to American economic power also, the top businessmen, top people, successful advocates, successful law doctors, they are all Indians. If you go to England, the same situation is there. Indians are successful and prosperous everywhere in the world except in India. Why? Why we are not successful in this country? Because we don't have a political leadership. We don't have a proper political will of our rulers to develop this nation. When we are getting success outside our country, why are we not getting success here? Why are still the people of this country are living below poverty line? 70% of the people are living below poverty line even today in our country. 60 years of rule of this country by the Congress for the past several years, except only for 6 years, it was the NDA rule. Major part of this rule was by Congress. It has ruined this country. It has ruled this country only to ruin our economy, everything. Today they are fighting for power. They need only power by using religion card. Religion is being used as a vote bank. Vote bank politics has destroyed the polity of this nation. So friends, therefore we need good people to come in politics. I always tell a small incident. My father's friend came to my house a long time. Then my father asked him that what are his children doing. Then he told my eldest son is very good. I joined him in IIT. Then my father asked about second son. Then he said my second son is also very intelligent. He is doing MBBS. Then my father asked him what about the third son. Then he said my third son, he roams with all gundas. He is all in bad qualities. He is involved in several cases, several criminal cases. I want to send him in politics. That is what the tendency today. Those who are not fit anywhere, those who are in the criminal line, those who have got criminal background, they are entering politics. Unfortunately today, large number of parliamentarians and politicians in all the states, they are having criminal background. This has to be weeded out. If you want to see a country, developed country, then the educated people must come forward. The second thing, join the party. You should not forget your constitutional responsibility. That is your responsibility for voting. Today IPL match is going on and I am happy still the match is going on and hundreds of technocrats are sitting. I congratulate you for having given your time for the party today. If cricket match is going on, we don't even go to vote. That is our prime duty, a sacred duty for this nation. If you don't vote today, what is the value we are giving for the democracy? What is the respect that you are giving for the democracy for which our leaders of our nation have cherished? They sacrifice their lives to make this country a democratic country and we are not using the democratic right. I appeal to every educated man here to exercise their franchise whenever an opportunity comes. If you are not going to do it, then we are doing a betrayal to our own this democracy. This is a great nation.